Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new and returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me on the 4th day of Frizzmas. And today we are talking all about the Oden's Eye Snow Dream palette. So if you want to hear a little bit about the palette, see some swatches and a couple looks, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. You know I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I'm fantastic. I actually got back from Las Vegas a couple hours ago. I'm just kind of on a high from that trip, and I will be sharing all about it very, very soon, and I cannot wait. But today we're going to be talking about Oden's Eye, and we're doing Snow Dream today. Now, Snow Dream was part of a 2-palette collection for the Oden's Eye holiday collection. So we have the Snow Dream palette, and then we have Hey Reindeer, and then they also re-released the previous holiday palettes, which was the Merry Christmas palette and the Christmas Eve palette. So I'm gonna, share my thoughts about the Snow Dream palette today compared to the palettes from last year. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now this palette has 12 shades. It is cruelty free, and it has a 36-month shelf life. I'm gonna show you the packaging up close. Turn that down. So very cute packaging, and the same kind of style with the kind of like metallic Christmassy vibe as last year. And then on the back, we do have all of the shade names. Here is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. I will compare this to the Merry Christmas palette because out of the two from last year, I think this is the one it would partner up with in a way. So we will do that. I'm sure these palettes were like $35.90 or something like that. I'm gonna check. Now these palettes I would definitely get on sale. They just had a Black Friday sale. So, it will go on sale again. So if you did not get it, I would wait until you can get it on sale. There are some discount codes. I think Heather Austin has one. I think it might be the code Heather, but I will put it in the description box. If you wanted to get all 4 of the Christmas palettes, that bundle is $149.26, and each palette by itself is $43.90. So I was close. All right, let us go ahead and get into the swatches. These palettes did come with the cute scarves, so I've already have been using them on my hair at night. So I really like that. I don't think last year's palette came with scarves though, because I would have been using them. Let's go ahead and swatch the first 4 shades. We have Boots, Celebrate, Feast, and Hugs. So there are the first 4 shades. I'm just gonna swatch Feast again. And that's a nice transition shade for me. It's a little deeper than my skin tone. I'll just do one more for Hugs too. And next we have Frankincense, Goodwill, Mary, and Ornament. Ooh. Just gonna give a couple of these another swatch. And on the 3rd row, we have Snowflake, Sweater, Guests, and Tradition. And I'm gonna have to go up here for the last row. And finally, we have Magic, Good Jewel, Tinsel, and Garland. Why is Garland yellow? What's up, Marky? Oh, okay, sure. Go ahead. I know I'm in and out of focus. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, hold on. I like that. Oh, that's really... Wait a minute, let me just make sure something else wasn't on my hand. Oh no, that's how it looks. Okay, that's really pretty. So this is a little disjointed, but this is our Snow Dream palette. I think this would be a favorite. That's really pretty. Love that. Got some nice transitions, some nice shimmers. This is really holographic, the shade here. So let me know what you think about this palette. And while I have it out here, here is the Hey Reindeer palette. So you can kind of see how both palettes look side by side. Yep. I think Auntie already took them. All right, so I'm gonna get into a couple looks with this palette, and then I will be back at the end to give you my final thoughts and tell you how I think this palette measures up with our Merry Christmas palette. All right, y'all, this is gonna be my first time playing with our Snow Dream palette from Oden's Eye, and this, I think, is my favorite of the two. Well, initially looking at it, I don't know, because I haven't used the other one yet. But yeah, y'all, let's get into a little cute look with this. Get in the spirit. On my face, I'm wearing my NARS foundation. You know, I was putting this on tonight, and I was like, I think it's a good match, but I miss my Lisa Eldridge and my Chanel foundation, I think. This is Valencia. Anyway, that's not what we're here. Let me focus. I have on my NARS All That Glitters eyeshadow or blush palette, NARS primer. I'm wearing Velvet Cinnabar by none other than the Lisa Eldridge. And that's it, y'all. My pink powder Dior concealer. Yeah, I'm not like super happy with how my foundation looks, but all right, let's get into this look. So as of right now, I've just looked at the palette. That's all I've done. And I have no idea where I want to go with this, but we're going to do 3 looks, and I'm sure they're going to be spectacular. So let's figure something out. I think I'm going to start with the shade Feast, which is this brown. I'm using a BK Beauty A503 brush. Now, I know a lot of people that I talked to skipped this collection. They felt like it was a little pasty, a little ashy. So let's just see what this palette can do here. Now, I will say that this matte is nicely pressed. There was a palette earlier this year. It was the Flora Story palette that had like, it was so powdery. I had never experienced Oden's eye mattes being powdery like that, but I'm not getting that from this shade, at least. So that's good. Not that powdery is bad. It just wasn't, I didn't like how those mattes were acting. I don't like how they were acting. But the Jewels and Gems and Stone and Rock, those were pretty normal. So glad to see that these perform the same way. So that's just a little transition right there. Give us a little color on the eye, and now we can really get into the look. Right away, I wanted to go into the shade Guests, which is this beautiful red, and I'm going to switch brushes. I'm gonna go into this What's Up Beauty R105 brush. Start it here. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Start on the outer corner. That's really nice and festive. I like this a lot. Just blending it up into Feast. And I really do like the pigment in this shade here. Build it up a little bit more. And just take it in the crease. You're not going to really see too much of this transition. So I think that actually looks really nice. And the blend, I think, looks really good. And I would say this is going to be the deepest shade, you know, in the palette. We have a deep brown, but I feel like it's the same level of depth as this red. So this is as deep as we're going to get if you're going to use this palette on its own. But let's just look from afar and see like the blend. Like, it looks really nice. Okay. Well, something about my base today is just not, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's late. I don't know. I feel like I look, I don't know. Okay, let me move on. I want to go, let's do Celebrate. I think that'll be a little different if we put this purple here on the outer corner or the outer like lid space area here. Probably not 2 colors I would mix together too much, but I like trying different color combos. I think this looks really pretty. Like the shine, it's really wet looking. That looks good. It looks really good. And I think I'm gonna use another shade too. I'm thinking Sweater, which is this one here. It's a nice gold. I'm just going in with a finger. I'm just merging the two together. Get back in focus. There we go. Now, if you don't, well, I would say even with a finger, getting a little bit of fallout. So, you know, you might want to use a glitter primer. And definitely, if you use a brush, you want to spray it or use something with it. But the sparkle in these shades are very, very pretty. So that's kind of different. This wouldn't be my favorite combo, but that's how we learn. What does it say? Magic. What's that? Magic? Oh, Good Jewel. Good Jewel. That's this one here. Hi. I'm just gonna tone down the red a little bit. I'm not sure how that's gonna look, but we're gonna try it. Not sure if that's even toning down the red. I don't know if I like red as the transition. It doesn't look bad, it's just not my favorite. I think I would have preferred brown, to be honest. So I'm taking Good Jewel and just putting it on the outer corner. I don't know if that changed it up at all, but that's okay. And for the lower lash line, I want to go into Good Jewel again. When I think of, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Good Jewel, we sang the song in chorus called Joyeux Noël. It was like, Joyeux Noël, Feliz Navidad, Bon Natal et tout. And it was like, Good Jewel to all and something, something. Merry Christmas to you. It was like saying Merry Christmas, like in all these different languages. That's... Okay, I don't know what language that is. That sounded like Shrek or a Gremlin. All right, there is our lower lash line. It's still pretty. I just don't know if I like the red. We're gonna get into a inner corner. Wait. Let me try, let's say Garland. I thought it said Granddad. Garland, let's try that. The matte. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that, but yes, I am. And I like that little contrast because I was gonna take another shimmer. I was gonna take Hugs, but I just think Hugs was gonna blend in too much with Sweater. So we're just gonna do like a nice matte inner corner highlight. And I like playing around with colors that I don't usually use together because that's how you find new things. Like I'm telling you, that Xenon palette, I never thought I would have liked something like that. So I don't dislike this look. I actually really like this part of it, this matte to the gold to the purple. I'm just trying to think what transition I would have liked better, and I guess brown, maybe the brown. I really like this matte shade though. I don't think I have a matte shade like this that I can think of. And I definitely wouldn't purchase like a matte single that's the shade. Although I do think I have one from Sydney Grace called Geesa Land.
No, remember I kept doing this?
I remember. So take back me saying I would never buy matte like that. All right, I'm going to get my liner and my mascara, and I will be back to let you know what I'm thinking about look number 1 with our Snow Dream palette. Why do I feel like I look like Michael Jackson, y'all? Hee hee. Be quiet. I ain't gonna say hee hee. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with the finished look. I try to put some bronzer on. I don't know what's going on, but it might just be me. Anyway, this is it. Let me turn this down. How about that? Maybe that'll work. I don't know if that's any better. Okay though, but I really like the look now that I have the mascara on and everything. I think it will look really nice with lashes. I used the Charlotte Tilbury liner in the shade Copper Charge, and it's just a warm brown matte. That's it right there. And I told you I have on Velvet Cinnabar. Not my favorite, but I think it looks really nice. And I also like the way the shadows performed. I really like how the mattes look. I think I would have enjoyed this look more if I did it more monochromatic. So like if I took Tradition and then maybe did the yellow matte or the gold and left the purple out. Maybe that, maybe I would have liked it better, but I just wanted to try something different, a little different color combination and get out of my comfort zone. But overall, I do think this is a pretty look and I'm excited to do 2 more. So let's get to them right now. Okay, we are on look number 2 with our Snow Dream palette. Let's see what we're gonna do today. I think I'm gonna go neutral. I am going to start with this BK Beauty A503 brush. Let me get some ears. So let's do that. All right, I don't know my makeup yesterday. I think the NARS foundation is out, or at least that color. It might just have been me, or it might have been the lighting because it was like in the evening, but I'm wearing the Hourglass foundation and my NARS All That Glitters blush palette, and this is the shade Larch from Hourglass. Oh my gosh, I love that shade. So Boots is this little peachy matte right here. So we'll see what that's gonna look like in the transition. This shade is a little ashy, but that's okay. It's gonna kind of even out my primer because I didn't do a good job of evening it out. Mm-hmm.
This pencil to school.
What, the big one?
Yeah.
I would say yes, but I would ask Mr. Han if you are allowed to use it because we don't want it to be a distraction. Okay, this isn't doing anything. I'm going to go into Feast, which is the shade I used in the last look.
And do you want to see my big pencil?
No, wait a minute. Listen, I'm on a schedule here. Why don't you tell them where you got it from?
From Puerto Rico.
And what else did you get?
I got...
You're wearing it.
Oh, I got a chain.
We're not going to call that a chain.
I got a necklace.
Isn't it a rosary?
With
This white shirt, y'all.
this is a rosary. I don't know what it is.
This is an
But I got
all-white
a
party.
rosary slash necklace.
Okay. Did you brush your teeth? Did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
August, go brush your teeth and stop playing games.
Look,
This white shirt is not going to be the business
I'm
today.
holding this, but this is floating.
Go brush your teeth. Alright, this isn't really showing up that great right now because I used that last.
One finger.
Did y'all see what he just did? He asked me to pull his finger and then he had gas. That's nasty. Okay, looks like I did nothing, so let's go into Good Jewel because I don't know what's going on. I asked him to brush his teeth and he lied. August, come brush your teeth. I don't know what was going on with what I was just trying to do. It was a bunch of nothing. Now we know the shade Feast does show up, but using Boots first and then like having them all blend together, it's like taking the pigment away, which is, that's all right. Trying to really make sure we're rinsing our mouth out after we take our asthma medicine because...
Thank you so much for pulling my finger.
I want to go into frankincense and myrrh. I think I'm going to do frankincense and magic. So these two, this one and that one, something like that. What do I want to start with? I'm just going to start with frankincense. This is like a hollow shade. Yeah. This would look really nice with the green. Too late.
Dad, I want to tell you something. I was going to tell him this. It's a prank.
Don't tell them that. That's not appropriate.
I am. I was kidding.
Bye. Talking about he gonna tell people that he's adopted. What?
But I would be honored.
Oh, but for what?
I would be honored if you adopted me.
No, that is so sweet. Luckily for you,
You didn't adopt.
okay. No, I'm not trying to make it better. I would be honored if you adopted me. That's sweet. Can't make this stuff up. Okay, this is really pretty though, right? This would have looked really nice with the red. See, now I'm getting late inspo. It would have been real Christmassy though. This is pretty. I'm not a big hollow shades person though. This is a lot going on. Let's look. I don't feel like I'm having the best time. Okay, all right, let me change this out. I want to go into tradition, which is this here. Of course it's 713. Like, yeah, just because you're trying to do something fancy. Now I'm just putting this, we're trying to spotlight this shade, but this shade refuses to be a spotlight. This shade is like, it's like I am the light. I'm just trying to like fade it, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be bad, but, and this is my favorite palette of the two. I mean, it's nothing performance-wise, it's more inspo-wise, like,
I rinsed my mouth.
Great. And you brush your teeth? Because you should brush your teeth, because if you could have done it all in one fell swoop. You could have brushed your teeth, rinsed your mouth out. So go do that, because it's 7:13.
I rinsed my mouth out before.
Go brush your teeth, August.
I brushed them.
You know what? That's on you. You want to, they're going to be like, he is so cute, but his breath be rocking. Y'all, we're going into Good Jewel. I sound sad. I feel like it looks sick. All right, just how hollow shade is like fallouty. That's okay. I mean, I knew that. And you know, it looks like this. It'll come together. It's just, I don't know.
Now I'm done.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm gonna go into the shade Mary. There for the inner corner point. Or should we do Goodwill? Did I do Goodwill yesterday? No, I did the yellow shade. You know what? Let's do Goodwill since we looking real frosty. And I got on a white shirt. Did I tell you the boys got their belts? I think I probably did. I like this. This isn't, I was thinking it was white, but it's, I don't know, kind of pink. And this would look nice, like when I wear my Christmas sweater, you know, festive and fun. I feel like I'm going out into the snow. The snow. Well, this was interesting. I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury again. I think that's what I used yesterday. This is, what is this, Copper Charge Matte. I think it goes really nice with the brown. Still gotta find my Victoria Beckham Cocoa liner. Maybe it's in my little travel makeup bag that I took to Puerto Rico. I don't know. Ooh, a brown mascara would have been nice. Actually, I ordered one with the Lethal collection, which, where is that? Where is that collection? I paid for expedited shipping. Definitely have hollow all over my face. That's because I was lazy. I'm taking my What's Up Beauty mascara. I'm not gonna film this whole thing. I'll be back with the finished look. I just, I'm too lazy to. All right, I'm not. Actually, it looks nice, but let me just put it all together. That's what we have to do. Also, y'all, let me tell y'all what I'm wearing. Yo, this looks nice. Okay. Crumb Couture. I'm also wearing, I'm just doing a whole bunch today. So I got the croissant vibe going, but I also got from Skylar the Sunkissed Dahlia, which is Dahlia, apple, and amber. So I'm just wearing a little roller ball. I smell like an apple croissant, an apple fritter. That's what I smell like today, an apple fritter. You want to smell like an apple fritter? That's it. You know, oh, I just got another idea. Like scents, like if you want to smell like a certain thing. Like you want to smell like an apple fritter, Sunkissed Dahlia and Crumb Couture. That would be the combo. I gotta write that down. Gourmand, what are we gonna call that? Gourmand combos, something like that. Baked goodness. Oh no, let me think on that. And then I could tell you like different combinations of fragrances that you can put together to make the scent. Because you're not, it's just gonna be real custom because you know you're not gonna be able to, like they don't have an apple fritter scent. But this Crumb Couture, like an apple pastry, that's it. This is exciting. Okay, Now, styled, okay. You ever see those TikToks, or it's like a reel? It's like oh my gosh, a look versus being styled. So first we had a look, in a way, and now it's been styled. So now, like, all together, this is cute. You know, you got the little hollow shade. I don't think it looks bad at all. I like how I have the little, this is called, what are we gonna call this? Hollow candy cane? Peppermint twist? Peppermint twist. That's this look. The first one, I don't know what that was. I don't know. But this one, peppermint twist. I'm here for it. That's it. Did I show y'all up close? Did I show y'all with the eyes closed? Can you see the hollow? Let me get on, because look at it being 7:23. I'm out of here, y'all, and we are gonna come back with the last and final look. And I think for that look, we are gonna go minty green. Minty green, yes we are. All right, I will see you shortly. One quick shake of a lamb's tail. Okay, y'all, so I have had a change of plans. I know I said I was gonna do a minty look, and basically my plans were gonna be to use probably 1, 2, 3, and 4 somehow, but I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't think I really care for this palette, y'all. I don't say that too much. When I saw these palettes being released, I definitely decided immediately that I wanted to get them before I really sat down and thought about it. Oden's Eye does a great job of not teasing you, and you know, they reveal the story and it usually releases a couple days later. So I did grab both of the palettes. I didn't think that they would measure up to the Christmas palettes from last year, which is why they brought them back. They were in such demand. I don't think that either of these palettes can measure up to last year's collection, and so I've decided I wanted to table using these palettes, because if there's a chance, and there probably is a high chance, that I'm not going to keep these in my collection, I don't want to mess over them. I really don't. Like, I have swatched this one. I have not touched the Hey Reindeer palette. I will say the Hey Reindeer palette, this has really given me some spring vibes. So I'm not sure what I want to do with this one yet, but if I had to choose out of this collection or this new one, I'm gonna go for this one. I don't think I would ever reach for these two palettes. So I did think that, like, they coordinated with each other. So like Snow Dream, I think coordinates with Merry Christmas. And this palette is unique in the sense that I think this is a great fall palette as well. So I don't think it's, I mean, I think you can wear this palette in the summertime. You can kind of go all year round with this. It's super festive and beautiful and bright and vibrant. Whereas Snow Dream is super muted. I mean, it is snowy, but snowy, it might translate to ash on some people. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna table this. I don't know. I really don't know if these are gonna stay in my collection. The Hey Reindeer palette, I was thinking coordinated a little more with Christmas Eve, which is this beautiful Snowy Night Cool Tone palette. I've bought this one out as well earlier this year. I think I did a Do We Still Love Her video. And I don't know, I think that now that most people have gotten their hands on these, this collection, hands down, it was just executed a lot better, because there's nothing about this that says Hey Reindeer. I'm confused. I mean, the only thing is just the shade names. So again, I was gonna do the whole collection, but I think that if these other palettes are in stock, and I think they are, the original set, I would just go with this. I would not even feel compelled to get the new palettes. I knew in my heart that these were better, and I think Oden's Eye could have skipped these two new palettes altogether, and then they could have basically saved this and called this something else, like, I don't know, Blooming Blossoms. I mean, I really don't know, but this is a spring color story to me. There's just nothing wintry or festive or holiday to me. I also think one of the downfalls of this collection is that and from what I've heard from other people that I talk to in the community, just a level of depth. Now, you know, we can get a little bit here, but you can't really do like super smoky if that's what you're going for. This would not be an eyeshadow palette that I would wear to a Christmas party or a holiday party, but I could definitely do either one of these for a Christmas or holiday party. You can wear them during the day, you can add smoke to them and wear them at night. I just think that this collection is way more versatile than the new one. So even though I haven't worn the Hey Reindeer palette, I am, you know, going to have both palettes on the thumbnail because I'm not going to do a separate video, at least not right now. So the jury is out as to what I'm going to do with these palettes, but I think these are a no. I think these are a pass. As far as the performance and the quality of the palette, I don't have any complaints. It's just not a color story. It's not a bad color story. These palettes just aren't giving me what they need to give, especially when the older palettes were relaunched. They're not giving me what I need. So yeah, that's how I feel about the palettes. And I don't want to mess over a palette just for a video or anything like that, because these can possibly be rehomed to somebody who really wanted these. I mean, they are still available, but we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them right now, but I don't think I'm going to keep these in my collection. I think it would just be a waste. Anytime I want to use a Oden's Eye Christmas palette, I'm going for the last year's Christmas ones, because those they did the damn thing with those. These are okay. It was like almost like they felt like they had to come out with something new. I think my favorite part about it are the scarves. So that's gonna be it for FRIZZFACE today, y'all. But let me know if you purchased the palettes and how you felt about them. I really wanted to like stick out another look, but I just wasn't feeling inspired. And I mean, to be doing all that work and blending and stuff, if I don't feel inspired, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just not. And again, I don't want to mess over the palette when I don't think I'm going to keep it. So that's it, y'all. Another day of FRIZZFACE in the books, but we got a lot more coming up, and I hope you will stick around. I want to say thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another day of FRIZZFACE. I hope this was therapy for you. You know it always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and you know I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Bye.